So today I wanted to give you an update on the fish pond and how I'm cleaning the water, and I think you're going to find that what I did has been working, and I'll show you what I did on this video. So let's check out the pond. Okay, so this is a few weeks after that initial video. I did put that pond filter, the filter boxes in there, and I would say within 24 hours I noticed a big difference, and now you can actually see how clear the water is. It's really clear. Like I said, it's been a few weeks. You can see some of my taro roots have grown, but as soon as I threw in there the pond filter, the pond box, what a difference it made. So it has a finer filter and one that's less finer, and then it has the bio balls. And again, within 24 hours I noticed a huge difference, and now you can see after a few weeks how clear it is. And it was like this after 24 hours. It's gotten a little bit better, even better. So I think that filter box makes a big difference, and I highly recommend it. Can't really see it, but the box is down there. That's the basket to collect the leaves for the skimmer and all that. And then you can see how clear the water is. And look at the fish, they're getting so much bigger. I mean, you can really get a good look at the fish now. And I think those right there, those darker fish, I'm pretty sure those are koi. They act different, they're starting to look a little bit different. There was fish that I threw in here that we weren't sure if they were koi or if they were goldfish. But this fish here, a little gray, now they're turning, I think those are koi, it's safe to say. So I think there's about 3 koi here and the rest is goldfish. But now you can see the water, how clear it is. You can see them at the bottom and what they do. And then the goldfish, they love to stir up the bottom and look for things. So I do have a lot of debris at the bottom, like sand and rocks that I put, and now you can really see that because it was impossible to see that before. So you can see all the way to the bottom. I also put that cinder block there. There's a couple of cinder blocks, but the premise being that they'll go in there. It's like a little cave kind of thing. I don't know how well that's gonna work, especially once they get bigger, but yeah. And you can see how big my taro's got in just a matter of weeks. That's the other thing about these taro plants. They're cheap and they do a great job filtering the water. Highly recommend them. One of the cheapest plants to filter the water and one of the best. Very little maintenance. You can see I have the cattail right here. And the cattail, unfortunately for me, the cattail, I've never gotten the actual little tail here at the end. I don't know why. Maybe it's not deep enough, or maybe it's too deep. And then this log right here, I put a cedar log here. Not sure if that was on the last video, just to give it a little bit more dynamic to the pond. And again, it's all solar power. That's why you're seeing it go on and off. Usually during the morning. For now, for like a good 3-4 hours, it's constantly on. Right now, it's getting towards the afternoon, and you can see the panel right there. It's a little shady. So obviously it's not giving the required electricity to the pump, and that's why it's not working right now. So behind the solar panel, one thing I did was I added a on and off switch. You can see it right there, and it will allow me to turn it off in the winter time. I gotta say, I really have been enjoying this pond. I mean, it's something that I come out here and I constantly sit here and just watch the fish swim. It's very relaxing and it's good for the mind. It's good to put you at peace. I highly recommend it. And you can see over there against the wall there some snails. You can also see that I'm getting a little bit of algae, but not too bad. And I use good bacteria in a powder form to combat that, and it seems to work. But I'm just really happy how nice and clear this water is. And again, the trick here was the filter box for the pump, which has a 2 filters, one being a finer filter, the other one is a little less fine, and then the bio balls to gather in the good bacteria. You can see the goldfish have gotten quite bigger. Look at that. Look at that big one over there. This is my favorite one with the spots. It has the white spots on its side. So like I said, right now I believe there's about 10, 11 fish here, and I think 3 of them now might be koi. So follow the video. Let's find out together if they're koi or not. You can see one of them just passed by. They're a little bit different. Now they're turning into a brown orange color. You can see one right there. So are they koi or not? I believe they are. And for the size pond that I have here, I estimate it to be 500 gallons. 3 koi is probably maybe a little too much, who knows. But I wouldn't want more than 3 koi. I think 3 koi is just enough. Look how big that goldfish is now. That thing is huge. Just swim to the bottom. Look at that fish. And these can grow up to 12 inches, right? That's what I've been reading. It's my first pond. I'm not really too sure, but that's what I've been reading. You can see that little right there. That's what I'm talking about. I think that's a koi right there. And there's 3 of those. Yeah, I'm just really happy with the way this turned out. It was a pain in the butt to get this from not leaking, and there's still a few leaks. There's still a few leaks. It's a concrete pond. As I see them, I've been fixing them. My hopes is that it doesn't crack anymore in the winter. Last year I did have a little crack. That's because I used the wrong mortar, the wrong cement. But we'll see this year. That's the thing with having a concrete pond. You run into problems like this with the cement cracking and leaks. But again, if I was to do this all over again, there's a lot more things now that I would be wise to and I would do differently. Alright, so thank you for watching. If you want to see those mystery fish, if they're koi or goldfish, keep tuning in and I'll make more updated videos on my little small concrete pond that I built, and we'll find out together if those are koi or if they're goldfish. My money right now is on koi. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment, put a like, and I appreciate you tuning in and supporting my channel and watching.